Hello everyone. I just filmed like a long 16-minute intro, but I was rambling. So we're gonna redo that. The goal for today is taking pictures of my clothes for Depop. I had 2 huge IKEA bags full of clothes under my bed for probably like a year that I was gonna sell. I mean, there was a good amount of stuff that I did sell last summer. Or was it even 2 summers ago? Last summer? I did sell a good amount of stuff, but then as the summer went on, I just got busier and stopped posting. But it was a good little side income. Recently, I've been trying to kind of declutter my closet a bit and hone down on my more personal style and yada yada yada. So although I love thrifting and I do go very often, I'm trying to be really selective with what I buy. And kind of in that same sense, I'm hoping to only spend money on clothes that I get from selling my old clothes, you know? My family's going to Finland in like less than a month to visit family, but while we're there, I really want to get some nice piece of clothing or some nice like accessory or something. But based on what I just said, I have to use the money that I've gotten from selling my clothes. So hopefully I can list all of these today while the sun is still up. I think I can at least get pictures of everything today and then list them hopefully in these next couple days. But like, I don't know, maybe I'm being overzealous. I feel like today I can list at least most of them. I have like 20 minutes to paint right now before I have to pick up my sister, so let's get going. Hello everyone. It's the next day. It might not seem like it, but I'm wearing a new shirt, so you can tell. This lighting I know is really bad, but bear with me. It's currently 6:17. I'm planning to go to the gym at 7, so until then I'm gonna be painting, and I'm gonna set an alarm for like 20 minutes and hopefully have this painting done by then. Like, I don't know, I just kind of want to like do something quick, and yeah. I want to do a series of just a whole bunch of little fish to hopefully sell. I want to like do them all in the same time period so they can all be the same price and like, you know what I mean? And can you hear that thunder? It's been storming so much. But yeah, I guess this is kind of like a test. I don't know if this is going to be included in the series. I don't know if it's going to be a series necessarily. I don't really know what classifies a series besides for you just saying that it's a series. Like if you make them all in the same time period? Do you just make them consecutively? I don't really know, actually. Let's set a timer and see where this goes. was 20 minutes. Let's see if another 20 minutes will do the job. though, fast forward to a couple days later. This is the finished piece. The background is pretty simple, but I really like it actually. I took a photograph of this, but I might redo it because when I do my second round of test prints, if you saw my last video where I sent in my first round of test prints for art prints that I'm trying to get done, you'll know I'm working on a second round now. So I think I'm going to include that in the second round because might as well. And then the next day after I finished that, I started another piece. It's in the back there. But yeah, I was working on it, but then I had to go do something. So it's just been in this really ugly state. And I think that's why, well, I've just been busy, but also partially like I could have made time to do it. But it's just in this ugly state right now. So it's kind of like taunting me a little bit. That's this whole own category. But going back to my Depop selling, so far I've sold one item. I'm gonna package up this order right now. Last summer, everything I posted pretty much sold, like almost instantly. And this summer, that's not happening for me. So we'll see how much money I can make. Not feeling too hopeful, honestly. I will be doing a closet clean out soon though. And I mean, I think the clothes that are in my closet currently that I'm going to be getting rid of are like better than what's currently on my Depop, you know? But I guess it just depends on the person. But hopefully, because I'm going to be putting more clothes on there, I'll have a couple more sales. I don't know though. But yeah, right now I'm going to package this up. So it's good. Let's rewind back to 3 days ago when I was painting the second fish. Sorry guys, I feel like this is a bit of a weird video. It's just kind of like 2 paint with me's and then Depoping. I don't know how interesting this will be to watch, but nonetheless, if you made it through, thank you. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.